7 pillars of green beauty. Clean skincare. Is that a thing? First up, there is no legal definition of the word clean. And so I find myself stuck, enraged by the mainstream skincare industry who just greenwashes continually and makes people believe things are botanical based and plant extract and makes them believe that they're buying natural and organic. And then now my sector, who are using words like clean and non-toxic, very simplified marketing words, just covering a ridiculous complex situation. Like, I get it. I get the marketing challenge. You have 2 to 3 seconds to make someone understand and believe that they want to keep looking at your brand, and you need something hard-hitting and punching. And truthfully, a bit brutally, consumers tend to need a simple word. Not many people are willing to spend a long time listening. They like simple, they like to know what they're looking at. You could argue it might be too simple. There has always been a bit of a challenge of clean skincare, because by default, skincare is about washing and kind of always means clean. So I've met some people that are confused by that. But the key word here for me is implies. Clean skincare, clean beauty implies things. It implies the pillars of green beauty. So number one, the biggest implication is that it is made avoiding any ingredients that can do any harm to humans. That is straight up what they are trying to tell you. But there is a secondary implication that by being clean, that you're also sustainable, that you're cruelty-free, that you're potentially vegan, that you've got great packaging, that you're making choices for the planet, the human, the people using it. There's some serious implication, but there's no legal control and there's no advertising standard agency of control. So the challenge with the word is you just don't know which of those bits you're getting without research. And I suppose fundamentally through the whole of these pillar discussion, this is where I'm really getting to. Like, if you want to know the truth, you have to be willing to dig, you have to be willing to research, ask questions and learn. So for Pink's Boutique, we tick the box of being clean. Now, one, because of our ingredient choices, but then we tick all the other things. So we've then got an organic certification, so we've got a third party. We've got incredibly strict control looking at packaging and recycling, and with the Soil Association it goes to the soil in terms of the labour, everything, the kind of restriction of pesticides and fertilizer and what's happening on the ground, how the ingredients are moved to you, how they're distributed, what you're putting them in. It is all over clean. However, when Sephora made their clean section, we could go and sit and be allocated a space in the clean section, but be sitting next to a brand who only has one clean tick, who doesn't do all of those things, but can still be there. Clean is not an even playing field. Where there's a yin, there's a yang. If you say to a 4-year-old, clean, they will say dirty. So the other thing is, by using this word clean, are you basically saying that all other skincare is dirty? And can you really say that? Like, you might not love their ingredient choices and they might not be using organic farmed produce like Pink's Boutique are, but with some of the massive, mighty skincare players, they might be donating hundreds of thousands to UNICEF, planting trees, pressurizing the Chinese government to stop animal testing, like changing conditions for laborers at the source of how things are grown. Like, can you really call that dirty? Like, it's just way too simplistic. There is no black or white here. There is only green. No, not green. There is only grey. I wish there was only green. That would be good. There is grey. And the one thing that is clear though, it is a word that seems to be working for a consumer. They seem to understand the implication, and whilst it continues to work for the consumer, it will continue to work for the marketeers. Everyone is going to be attached to it. The question is, when you are buying something that is clean, what you're definitely getting in that word clean is not clear. So for the consumer, who knows exactly what clean is? It's an interesting pillar of green beauty, clean.